is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Most exciting man in boxing. Exciting man in boxing. Led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bomber Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellas Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Man, here, man. 122 pounds, 10 and 5, man. Watch the Goodfellas Sports TV, bro.
Hey, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You right there watching this video, waiting for this live stream to start, or just watching the membership video, man, and why you should join the membership. Let's talk about it real quick, expeditiously. We got the 3 levels. You got the rookie level, you got loyalty badges, you got custom emoji badges, and you have members on the live stream. As we get more people flowing in to join the membership, I have members only live chat. That means everybody can see the video that want to see the video, but only members will be able to check. That's $3. That's a rookie. The All-Star, you get personal shout-outs before the videos, maybe after the video, mostly likely before the videos. You give a priority to reply in the chat. So as soon as I see you, I reply before anybody else. Get early access to pretty much all my non-boxing videos there. $10 a month. Then we got the boxing pound for pound superstar for all my boxing boys and gals out there. Get early access to prediction and most of our boxing content, virtual video collaborations, and open debate. So, if you want to pre-record or go live and debate me for a whole video, you got early access to new videos, some of the videos in the All-Star as well too, and priority reply in the comments. So I see in the comments you get priority reply. No instant, that's $20 a month. So let me know what you guys think. Don't have a Patreon no more, so here's where you're going to get some of that exclusive content I used to have on the Patreon. Peace. All right, man. We in this third morning. So how about them Cowboys? First of all, I picked them to go to the Super Bowl, and just like the accident waiting to happen, they are. And they letting Stephen A. Smith return Monday. Look, man. It's gonna be a movie on ESPN. It's gonna be a real movie, dude. It's gonna be like a nigga with a whole pound of Kush, whatever they smoking today. Some Louis the 13th, some Cosmigo, some Pat Ron, some Don Julio 1942. It's gonna be a movie, bro. Now we just need that little itch to lose now. Then that'll complete the cycle in Dallas. Kobe, what's going on? That'll complete the cycle. Every year it's our year. How about them Hammer? I went to sleep on the game after Debo scored that touchdown. I was, I went to sleep, man. But we're gonna talk about Shakur and Valdez like it's gonna be complete. Joe Smith Jr. Been reports that he can get the Canelo fight. Other reports that the Charlo fight was around 80% done. Now some rumors about him hitting that blue 45, blue audible. Hit one of them audibles that the 49ers hit on their ass. Boy. Oh, damn. They came in that boy like, we got the bag of sweatpants with the Reebok with the strap. Slapped the ball to Dak, he gave it right back. He hit the field, and Jerry got low. Oh man, I feel like a genius. They mad though, but hey.
Good googly moogly.
Only real nigga in only real athlete in Dallas is go Luca. Shout out to Luca. He told Franz Wagner. He said, "Who the offer?" He said, "This is what he told him."
Who the fuck is that guy?
I see. Shout out to the Lakers for losing last night to the Denver Nuggets. All right. Shout out to LeBron like he gonna miss the finals again. One more again for the Cowboys for getting.
He got his ass cooked. He got cooked.
Shout out to the Cowboys for getting cooked. They're getting cooked. And, you know, most people think Valdez about to get cooked. So, you know, until it's official, until they in that ring, nothing is 100%. So it's still considered a rumor. But right now, it looks like Valdez is gonna fight Shakur Stevenson. People say he's been calling him out since 2016. I mean, at the end of the day, excuse me, it's one of them rare moments in boxing to where he said Dallas lost. Yeah, sure. They got their head, but if San Francisco had a real quarterback, they would have won by like at least 20. Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? Everyone Sports Talk salute. He said, watch your mouth, bro. Always talk about the Lakers, man. Man, last night, man, Westbrook shot good, bro, versus the Nuggets. And the Nuggets ain't really done this year. And Aaron Gordon stood over Westbrook. He was like,
He got his ass cooked. He got cooked.
Lakers try. Always have. They get all that talent. They got all that favor in the NBA. And they still out. They still out here. They still out here.
He got his ass cooked. He got cooked.
Come on, man. They better off having the palm trees, you know, 4 palm trees around LeBron, probably win more games. Jimmy played okay. Still ain't good. That nigga had one throw to make the Super Bowl run. He couldn't make the one throw. That nigga had to make one throw. And who was that? Emmanuel Sanders he missed? I mean, it's the difference. If you want to be in it every year, you got to have somebody like Rodgers, Brady, Breeze. Great defenses don't repeat themselves. You know, it's hard to keep 11 plus guys together. Or shit, 70% of about 20 plus guys you talking about depth. You don't need depth to win in this league, bro. Sean, salute. So you're going to need depth to win in this league. So you just talk about 11 guys. The defense just don't come down to 11 guys. You're talking about 20 plus guys. They got to come back. So that's why a quarterback is important and a team player. But yeah, Valdez, Shakur Stevenson near the deal for unification fight. April 30th at the MGM Grand. So one thing I knew for sure, and I was talking to some time on the phone about this fight, because we didn't know it was Lomachenko Valdez, and it just kept flip-flopping from the rumor mill for different people. Damn. I just noticed something. Where my trash can go? Yeah, where my damn trash can go? I don't remember moving it neither. I've been gone most of the day. I don't remember moving it, but I'm not gonna bitch and complain. I'll go look for it right now. I must have moved it, but yeah, like I told Tom on the phone, I said, if you want this fight to be at Atlanta or on the East Coast, you got to hope for Lomachenko. But they didn't over-marinate this fight. Now I heard somewhere that it's gonna be on pay-per-view, so they ain't over-marinate this, bro, and it's happening. It didn't happen exactly we wanted to happen, but Valdez didn't lose. You know what I'm saying? He still got his O. And then Shakur Stevenson had to grow into, you know, as far as notoriety, he had to grow into what he should have became. You know, Shakur Stevenson had the best viewership on ESPN, on regular ESPN TV last year. So we had to be patient and wait for him to do what he do. And also they said that he turned down the fight with Emmanuel Nevete. And obviously, that fight, you know, they wasn't gonna put the amount of money up for that fight they would for this fight. This for Top Rank is a super fight. For them, for in-house and they standards, Valdez and Shakur is a super fight. You know, Valdez is still undefeated. Valdez is a hot name because of what happened in Arizona. He allowed to fight with the pads in his butt. He's controversial, coming off his biggest win in Burchett. And they tried to make Burchett versus Shakur Stevenson, and Burchett said, no, I don't blame Burchett. I'm coming off a loss You want to pass me around like I'm named Top Rank Toby. We're not going to do that, bro. You're going to show me some respect. So, right now, Valdez had to either fight Nervete or fight Shakur Stevenson. And he chose more money. Nervete would have brought I said this on Instagram a lot. I think Shakur Stevenson easier fight than Nervete for him. Depending on how you look at it. Because Nervete was going to deliver. He was going to dog walk. He was going to be in a shootout. He didn't want to be in those shootouts like he had for like Scott Quigg, even though Quigg came in overweight. You don't want nobody going through that shit again. This dude was going to be in. That dude was really going to have to. For somebody like Nervete, you really had to put him down, bro. You really would have had to put that nigga down. Straight up and down, bro. He one of them dudes, man. Like I said, that dude right there is one of my favorite fighters, bro. And I've been saying it. He's been on my pound for pound list. A lot of people got mad when he on, but dude, that dude right there, I wouldn't want to fight him neither. I don't care what the weight looking like, what he look. That dude is he's on that Crawford list. He's that guy that, like Marvin Hagler, the more pain that you administrate on them, it's the better they fight. You got some guys that get hit, they don't like to get hit. You can tell they like to get hit. These guys might get wobbled, but it's nothing. They don't get wobbled, they don't come back even more dangerous. So it's a good MGM fight. Shout out to my boy G Funky, Hispanics causing panics in here. I go subscribe to my boy G Funky Boxing. So like I said before, man, and like I'm gonna continue to say about Valdez, he a live dog here. Everybody thinks Shakur go come in there. I done seen too many times in boxing when somebody say somebody's scared and they come out there and they win. So from that aspect, he a live dog. He really is, bro. For a lot of you guys, he a live animal. He said Oscar Valdez indeed went to fight Shakur Stevenson. Boxing has confirmed Sunday the representative for Valdez, Lupe Valencia. I think he also represents, I could be wrong, he also represents Ryan Garcia too. And Stevenson have nearly completed a deal for the rivals to meet at 130-pound title unification fight. The ESPN executives expect to air April 30th from the MGM Grand Arena in Las Vegas. Valdez owns the WBC super featherweight title. Stevenson hosts the WBO junior lightweight title, 130. Former boxing.com contributor. Damn, he got fired from boxing.com. That nigga man, he ain't got no more jobs left. That motherfucker got fired from ESPN and boxing. Man, he just got Wayne T. Jackson Network that ain't fired him yet. Dan Redfield first reported Sunday that Valdez Stevenson near the deal. Stevenson southpaw from Newark, Jersey, has publicly questioned Valdez's willingness to fight him since Stevenson was the WBO's mandatory challenger for Valdez WBO featherweight title. That was at 26. Valdez vacated the championship and moved up to 130 pounds division instead to make an obligatory title defense against Stevenson, who won unclaimed WBO 126-pound crown by easily outpointing Joey Gonzalez on October 29th. And then that win looked even better because Joey showed versus Nervete that he willing to get his hands dirty, bro. So that win look even better. So Stevenson wasn't gonna knock out Joey Gonzalez. That's just what it is. Aaron, whose company Top Rank Inc. promotes Stevenson, Valdez had pushed for Valdez 30-0-23 KOs to box featherweight champion Manuel Nervete 35-1-29. KOs his next fight. Stevenson criticized Aaron publicly for not wanting him versus Valdez. All right, so the thing here, Valdez just had to choose. That's what it boiled down to. He had to choose, and I'm pretty sure, I feel safe with saying this, even though it's assumption, that the bag to fight Shakur was better than the bag to fight Nervete. You know what I'm saying? The ass whoop you take from Nervete didn't really match the pay. So, I mean, he got into when he popped hot and shit like that. All right, we know that. I'm going to talk about that. But like I said before, this is a very great, it's a really very good sign for the sport of boxing. I mean, we got potentially three really good fights coming up. Probably all three of them probably gonna be in April. You got the Dillian White and Fury might have to take place to be in April. Usyk AJ2 will be in April, and then you got Shakur and Valdez to be in April. So, that's a boxing man's dream. It's a boxing fan. Bullshit, yeah, it's a boxing man and woman's dream. So yeah. Hopefully everybody healthy. I agree Valdez can box and has one punch power. Yeah, he's dangerous, bro. Anybody like him. And then people saying he's scared. He's still a human being, and he's still a man at the end of the day. No matter if you look at him as a scary man, as a good champion, as a bad champion, at some point you gotta be prideful. And his heritage, that back him. If you can get your ass whooped, but if you go in there and you don't try, you lay down, man, he won't have no fan base. So, at the end of the day, this fight is happening at the perfect time. You know what I'm saying? It is. A couple years ago, for a mandatory title at 26, who cares? Shakur, young bull coming up. His fight is worth more money now. This is what boxing about now. Not over marination, the right to make marination. Shakur Stevenson is a top viewership fighter coming off last year when he beat Jermall Heron. So it's happening at the right time. Now, if they wait till Valdez lost, cool. Would have been a bad time. If Shakur lost, it's happening at the right time. I'm surprised he didn't take that fight after he had that Ricky Salute out to New York City. I'm surprised he didn't take that fight after he had the shaky performance with the cat from Ndamba, Nibia, the cop. Shit was terrible, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He said that's why we wish they had New Orleans. A guy Debo Samuels is amazing, bro. We got a kid in Detroit that played like his name Ross Brown. They had a documentary on St. Brown's on HBO. His brother, his mother, I think his mother's German. I think his dad was a bodybuilder, and they speak 3 fluent languages in his household. Everybody. Go look up that documentary, bro. If you want it, man, just hit me up on social media. It's an impressive family, bro. All of them play receiver. One play for the Packers. The guy Ma played for Detroit. The other one like high school or Stanford. Stanford it is. This is a good fight. He said top ranked Toby. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, bro, when we get to the point we turn against our own brothers in boxing, bro, and that's from a black standpoint and from a boxer standpoint, for trying to do what's right for them, we got a problem. I ain't here to talk about that. Valdez can lose to Shakur and still have his career intact. If he loses to that other guy, it won't be a good look. No, that other guy is gonna do plaque. He gonna earn that win. The other guy, in my opinion, bro, his profile, man, as far as a boxer profile, as far as just saying, and how entertaining he is, he's a way more entertaining fighter than Shakur. He just doesn't have the clout. Shakur won a silver medal, Shakur did viewership, but that Navete, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's my guy right there. I love Shakur too. We're gonna be talking about that fight, the winner of that fight versus him, but don't count Valdez out, bro. I'm telling y'all, don't do it. Been plenty of dudes in boxing where they say, "Oh, he's scared." But plenty of times in boxing when I see that other way happen. He's a very skilled fighter. He's a very punctual fighter. I mean, in the ring, everything is right technical, but he got to train. I know he will. He got to train, and you got to take this man serious. You got to take this as a super fight. You got to take this. We not making no mistakes. It's got to be flawed. And then also, you got to take the opportunity to take his fan base. And you got to do this impressively, man. You got to administer pain. This got to be a slaughterhouse. And I ain't talking about Joel Ortiz, Joe Bud, the rest of 5'9". Something just happened to my earphones. And Crooked Eye. No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the slaughterhouse where Rocky was hitting the pig ribs, whatever the hell that is. This is the type of slaughter that this got to be on Saturday, on that night. He can't go out there hitting, don't get hit, running. Like they all this gonna talk about. They're gonna take away from the victory. He got to go out there and administer pain. Like in old folks, when they administer their medicine and shit, he got to go out there and capitalize off of this. He got to take chances. You know what I'm saying? If he have a performance similar to the dude and he had versus a little cop from Nibby, I think he was the African cat. That's gonna set him back. He got to go out. He can't leave no door open for Bob Arum not to continue to feed him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Valdez, like I said before, man, he can punch. He athletic. He was one of my favorite fighters for a long time. I thought he was going to change and be one of the faces of boxing, but they messed him up just like they messed Gilberto Ramirez up. Man, if this was PBC, this fight wouldn't be happening until 2025. Javier Logan. Facts. But this is what you post. This is what Top Rank supposed to do. This is what we expect from Top Rank because they're the company with the experience, bro. PBC is young. Very young. Sometimes you got to bump your heads a couple times before you get together. He said if he beats Valdez, does he surpass all the young guys 3 belts in his Hall of Fame career? Well, Haney has something to say with that if he's doing the fighting campo. So I'm not. If you ask for, you want to talk about it tonight, we'll talk about. I'll talk about it in the morning or something. Tank just got superstar status, depending on the platform too. So I heard somebody said, I think it's Tom said he heard Shakur said it's gonna be on pay-per-view. I ain't see the tweet. So yeah, I would say yeah. I would say yeah. I like Deron Ennis a lot. Just the promotional issues with him. Jared Big Baby Anderson, pretty good. But as far as the skills and the accolades, yeah, it gotta be Shakur. Shakur the real deal, bro. He get this fight. And I tell you, bro, niggas think this shit, man, he might make it look easy, but it ain't gonna be easy. Valdez is explosive, bro. He one of the Mexicans that got some Negro athleticism. Tell you that right now. I need a shaker to break Valdez down, be Lipton T out of him. You need Shakur. Yeah, Shakur. Yeah, I hope Shakur does. I heard AJ is getting rid of McCracken. Is that true?
Yes, I don't know, man. Based on how AJ's been talking, it does seem like that's gonna be the case, because AJ said he wants to be tough. And he wants to have killer instinct, and Rob McCracken has kind of done what he can. And to be fair, Rob McCracken is an amateur coach. What he does is just work with Team GB mainly. So I wouldn't be surprised.
He out of there. Back to the book, Roger. Yeah, Valdez got a shot. We're not with Renasso's over here. Renasso's Herbal Tea. He's been hitting hard. They're gonna let him do whatever you want to do. I'm telling you, bro.
It's the Lipton tea, man.
Yeah, they're gonna let him do it. They're gonna let him power up like Mario. Do. He said who's going to want to fight if he beat Valdez easily. I mean, Colbert is there. I'm glad you asked that. Colbert, Colbert was fighting. Yeah, Colbert was fighting for the real WBA title. Was it February 26th? It's going to be at the StubHub Center, according to BoxRec. Kenichi Ogawa can really punch, so I don't think he lacks no confidence. So really, if you look at I'm not sure about Roddy Gutierrez, but if you look at the 130-pound scene, two of the champions have popped top. Valdez and then Kenichi Ogawa popped top versus Tevin Farmer when they fought back in the day. So half the field, 75% of the field is popped hot. So yeah, that's something to look at too. Got 5 players in spite of the juicing, the time he struggled when he got his jaw broke. I actually like Valdez. It's a better headline than Bryce O'Keefe, and this may be on free TV. But the difference was he was out, Scott Quick missed the weight. He still fought him. So that's why one of the reasons he got jaw broke. The top rank making stars, letting them fight, making fights like this be on free. Somebody told me it was gonna be on pay-per-view. So somebody said this next fight was gonna be on pay-per-view. So I don't know. So don't quote me. So this is a good fight. He says, I don't see anyone be secure until he gets old. Everybody don't see ass whooping coming. Ain't nobody see Madonna doing what he did in the first fight versus Floyd. You know what I'm saying? No, nobody ever see. Nobody ever really see this. Nobody seen what then Kazu about to do to Zab Judah. That's why they fight the fights. Nobody ever see nobody get knocked off. And somebody like Shakur, that's his whole game is predicated on timing and technique. So you never see it coming. This should be on free TV with millions of viewers. This will do more than Loma T.O. probably around 4. It might do more than 4 because Shakur did $1 million with Jermall Herring.
What's good, y'all? What's good?
Yeah, what's going on? The expectations for this should be really should be 5. Really should be 5 because it'll be around playoff time though. Yeah, it'll be around playoff time, but might care about the NBA, especially if Brian out there getting.
He got his ass cooked. He got cooked.
Here this guy go.
Toothfish, redfish, bluefish.
Knick-knack, paddywhack. Give a dog a bone.
I'm enjoying seeing these niggas suffer. But
I'm sure.
Yo, y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yo, speaking of LeBron.
Hello?
Yo.
We ain't gonna talk about LeBron. We'll tell it for the end. All right, what y'all think about
I just wanted to say they got destroyed.
Tonight or last night?
They got destroyed. They got that.
Dr. Blick.
Tonight? You talking about last night?
Yeah, last night.
Remember, he's from the UK. Like he's on a different type of time, and I don't know why he's even allowed to talk basketball. So back to this boxing.
When it's Lakers slander, it's always welcome. Damn, they did get popped. I ain't really know it was that bad. Got popped like we got popped today, man. We got shit. That nigga started pointing at the players and shit. Kate, I was disappointed. Nigga was out there doing the first 48. Y'all seen that shit?
He got ejected, didn't he?
You ain't see that shit where he was snitching on the. I don't know the pick. I ain't watched the game. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said,
No, he got ejected after he did a dunk.
But he got ejected. Hold on, y'all ain't see the shit where he was pointing at Jalen Smith. Hold on, y'all ain't see that shit for real?
I think he got ejected for that, didn't he?
Who?
I guess that's what it was.
Okay,
he got ejected, bro.
Hold on, but y'all seen it when he was pointing at my man's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful dunk, though.
That's black fight fan snitching for somebody who had who had more contraband in they cell block. It's him. He got extra pumper nickel, or he stole it from the cafeteria.
You know, back when I used to work in the kitchen.
Yeah, I saw that. He got ejected for that shit.
Yeah, they tossed him out.
There you go. That's Fred. That's not me.
CJ.
That's Fred after CJ.
That's Fred.
That's Fred
me.
after Kenny put hands on him. That's him there. He's the one that domestically that hit me.
Nigga mushed me.
Yeah, that's him when he was snitching on PBC.
Yeah, Kenny would have had to put me down, bro. I'll let you know right now. Nigga ain't gonna mush me man.
I'd have to die.
You ain't lying. I wouldn't be able to come back on the internet.
Nope. I'd have to die.
Didn't Fred pull up on him and then get smushed? I ain't pulling up on someone get smushed.
The girl that is fighting over was the one Kenny pulled out the way.
Facts. When Fred
what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
But a lot of people don't even know. A lot of people don't even know how that video got released though. That's the real story. I want the real person who got that video released to really tell their part of it. But y'all don't know who released that video.
Wait, CJ, there's two videos because there's two videos with two different angles.
Man, all I know, I heard it was another video that showed like some other shit, but I know who released that. I would never say who. I would never say who did it because that's up to them who released that. But that was bigger. That was part of a bigger
play.
That was part of a bigger plot, bro.
I figured.
Yeah, man.
These dudes always kind of finessing their way out of some shit, though. That's the crazy thing. People believe it.
Facts.
Shakur should request a franchise belt to be in Valdez. That should be funny. They probably give it to him.
They definitely would.
Has there ever been a black franchise champion?
It could have been. Earl could have been one.
Yeah, he didn't want it. That was the word.
But for real, I'm surprised that Valdez taking the fight.
He said, "I'd rather get jumped and mushed all day."
Facts.
They said Jake Paul, the highest grossing boxer. They say he made more money last year than Canelo. So Canelo maybe most of Canelo money was off the books. Canelo fought 3 times last year too. What you talking about?
Last year, bro.
So if he was supposed to get so he didn't get the court on the books. He didn't get the 40. I mean, that nigga got 10 million per fight on the books. Hell yeah! So he really, I know he made way more than that, but his guarantee say it's only $34 million for the year. Jake Paul guarantee say the 40 ball.
If I was him, do people really blame him?
He said, "I know releasing was my man's and them."
And Ben Askren's of the world.
That nigga say Jake.
For that much, I keep sleeping people like Ben Askren and people like that. For 40 million? For a year? Nah.
And they said his brother made 18. But the top YouTuber, that nigga made like, I forget what it was. I did the video. He made way more than all them niggas.
Top YouTuber.
Talk about what's the name?
I'm a beast or some shit. I don't forget to do this. A white boy. I'm a beast. Ain't nothing no nigga down. I'm surprised they let. What's my man's that fought Logan Paul? Dr. Blick from over there. Yeah, I'm surprised they let him get that high. Cousin. I'm surprised they let that nigga get that high. So
no, because KSI out here, out here selling music.
Shit probably hot garbage.
What you saying?
Shit probably utter trash. That boy got cooked.
Bloom, bloom, bloom. Pow, pow, pow. That nigga from the UK was rapping on that shit.
Oh, wait, mine's not hot. He said, scooter, pow, pow, pow.
Yo, you do know that guy was a comedian.
Yes,
Come on, man. Ain't do y'all no favors
I
regardless.
was gonna
Nigga.
say,
Real.
I was gonna say he was playing
Dr.
a character the whole time.
Yes, Dr. Blick. We know he was a comedian.
I thought nigga was
Hold
a
on,
rapper.
man.
I know that nigga was real, bro.
Get it up, bow.
So who you got secure? Who you got secure Valdez?
Who you asking, Blicky?
Hold on a minute. I got Shakur. Hold on a minute.
Who picking Valdez? Somebody got to be picking Valdez out
Ain't nobody
there.
picking no damn Valdez.
It's New York in the house. It's Lynn in the house.
And Shakur
Boogie
Stevenson
down
from New York.
in the house. Who echoing? When I walk. That's the. I don't know. Hold on. Let's get it. Let's see. Hold on. Hello. That's Dr. Blick echoing. Hey, gonna hope that. I hope he beat Valdez so bad. Then nigga disappear like Sue Young in Rush Hour. He be singing. So young. But Valdez ain't gonna lay down. And Valdez not gonna lay down, bro.
I
I'll
don't
say that
think
right
so
now.
neither, but I feel like he gonna get. Yo, I told nigga Shakur need to remember when they asked Mr. T on Rocky, what do you expect of this fight? Pain. That's what he needs to bring. He need to bring the fucking pain. He need to beat the Lipton T. He need to beat the Bigelow T. He need to beat the Broly
take chances.
He need
exactly. Chances.
Step forward. Like, don't let him outbox you, slipping. Nah, they need to work on cutting the ring hole. Corner this nigga and knock his head off of his fucking shoulders.
Yeah, but a lot of times that just ain't in certain fighters though.
Sometimes it ain't.
Some fights just got to bring it out of them.
You know what it is, CJ? You know what he need to do? He need to approach this fight the same way he approached the Jermall Herring fight. Like, I don't respect you at all. I got no respect for you. You can't mess with me. There's nothing you can do to beat me. Yeah. The same aggressive way that he went at Jermall Herring, he needs to approach Valdez that same way because Valdez is smaller than Herring anyway. So
yeah, because this is an opportunity for him to manifest into something bigger.
Exactly, he could capitalize on. He could do not the same thing Floyd did with Oscar, but on a smaller scale. It could take him
maybe the Gotti, maybe a little mini Gotti version of it.
Yeah, mini Gotti.
He can't get in that bitch and get it. If he get in there and stink it up, Valdez gonna lose.
CJ,
Valdez gonna lose the belt.
If he start doing as soon as the bell ring and do his best Caleb plant versus Canelo, then our value just drop right there. We need him. We need him to beat Oscar Valdez ass so bad that they offer him a 2-fight deal to fight on ABC primetime. Good fella bomb.
Last time they got checked.
It was
I got Valdez be secure hands with his face. Says Donnie Pruitt. He says bloom 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 plop plop talking. He said Bud hooked his little bro up. Now that was a chess move. That corner Bob either show his case was valid with this being another example or giving the fight out to play dumb. Oh yeah, obviously that's a good point. That could have been another case where he could have used, not giving Shakur the fight too. But I mean, you see, Bob got his comeuppance. He let out of all the people he could have picked, he took Mr. Gilliard and let him get beat on short nose by a white dude, a dude who ain't never been past 8 rounds, never been a 10 round or 12 rounder. Bob say, either way, I want to prove I don't like these black guys. Just
Either way, I want to prove that these black guys aren't worth the money that I'm spending. I could bought a palace in Egypt.
Only people that shouldn't be saying Bob is racist. I don't even know, bro. Like it's just been so. I've been so comfortable with it. Yeah, I've been so comfortable with it, bro. It's just been a part of boxing for the many years I've been a part of it.
Yeah, everybody.
It's Bob.
Yeah, it's Bob.
It's Bob. Like he called white people skinheads. Like, bro, got away with it.
If you don't like Bob Arum being and I'm not trying. I don't give a shit what nobody say. If you got a problem with Bob Arum being what he is, right at that age in boxing, and you're in boxing, then maybe you should pick a different career path because he's one of the most powerful people in the business. So,
good googly moogly.
He said Kobe, so I have some solid points. Why hasn't Top Rank put any fights on ABC? If you was any bigger, you would be my bigger. You know what I'm saying? When he said that to my man, Junior and Coach Carter. You already know why, man. I remember, man, I seen them put the Chiefs and Broncos game. They had it on ABC and ESPN going
at the
simultaneously.
same time, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Two TV slots, bro. Come on now.
so-
Y'all know damn well. Yo, they could put Shakur on before the football game. Or even after.
The real boss move, throw that nigga on CBS show. Al Heyman ain't doing it the right way.
Facts.
He said this fight might look like Chavez and Whitaker. Oh, man, that is the most horrible robbery I've seen.
Don't remind me. That shit upsets me.
Right up under that was Paul Williams and Lara. But Lara robbed Carlos. It always come back full circle.
Yeah, it do.
What do you even do with money at Bob's A? What Floyd said? He said, "How many suits can you buy?" I'm gonna find that clip.
I'm trying to buy another building in Vegas.
He said 86 cent, whatever it was at the time. He said, "How many more suits can you buy?"
And look at Floyd. Point. And look at Floyd. How many more purses can you buy?
The biggest winner in the world. Show love, hit the cash app. CJ $CJ Good thing on it. Like I said before, I ain't putting shit around my child. I was watching a video with Peasy Payroll with some other dude. Nigga Peasy had a person. I said, nah. That gotta be that's the east side of that nigga, bro. I ain't putting no purse on.
I don't know the difference, but El Foul player in the building.
It's a difference. Them niggas, I ain't putting no purse on, bro. I'd have told that nigga I ain't doing no scenes with this nigga with that purse on.
I'm like,
my man saying, I gotta get that clip too, Brandon. What he tell him on Hangover? He said, "It's a satchel, it's a purse."
It's a purse. It's a satchel, not a purse.
He said, "It's the same purse that Joey Behar wear." man, I can do a whole page of song clips on Hangover, bro. That shit is classic.
My favorite part. Low key, one of my favorite parts is when he was like, "We're the three best friends that anyone can have."
No, when that nigga pissed and Mike fucking pulled, that shit was funny as hell. He said,
yeah.
I think I should get out here. I think you should.
I think you should.
That shit was funny. He said, I think you should get out of here. He said, I think I should. That whole moment was funny, bro. When Bob kicks the bucket, it would be low key, sad, not gonna lie, laugh all out. Well, Ty the Buck gonna take stepson gonna take over.
Exactly. Yeah. He probably don't run the day-to-day options no way.
He's just a mouthpiece.
Yeah.
Ernest, what it do?
Ernest, what's good, man?
Aaron got Crawford, undisputed PBC, can't even get Spence 3 belts on all in PBC for many years. True. I think did all that waiting. Put mayonnaise on the sandwich, put some Swiss cheese, toasted in, did a little bit pan fried and pumpernickel, and then get out of the way and your eye hurt. Like, bro, bad luck. Aaron got okay, I read that one. Ernest. Bankroll 78 deli sandwich shop,
Well, you know
what?
If Bob out here paying for the sandwich shop, I definitely coon for him for a good for a cool decade.
He good. What my man say, hot Cheeto with the snack on. On the dope in the pot. Yeah, so Bankroll he's really about to take off. Sad. My man he just had to go down to the police station. He had self-defense. That's it. The dude, and then he started no plug. He started like bragging about this shit and shit. Like, okay. Nigga, you lame. Shakur getting is this because Bob's trying to save face. Let's go, Shakur. You're probably right.
That's
probably
cool,
really what Tiana it probably really was supposed to be Lomachenko. Because what Lomachenko gonna do now? Because they saying that I don't know what Cambosos, what time he on, bro. Like, I really don't even care that shit happening now. I just care, Devin, get opportunity.
The opportunity.
I don't really care. Like, that ain't a fight that, you know what I'm saying? It's a good fight.
I really, like you said, I don't give a fuck about Cambosos, to be honest.
Oh, that nigga milk. I knew he was going to start milking that shit.
It seemed like everybody that get them belts at that division, they just get gassed up.
Yeah. Bernardo Salute, he said we good Buzz Mafia. Now y'all throwing dildos and shit on the field, big. Flag on the play. I seen that shit. I said, what? Y'all niggas up by 50 and y'all throwing penises on the field? Come on, Juan Don DeMarco. I do my own shit. Hold on. You trying to get me pop playing that shit. They playing Megan Thee Stallion. That probably Megan Thee Stallion.
Nah, my bad, bro.
Oh shit, I muted the wrong nigga then. Shit. Said, wonder if Black still got Valdez being secure. Oh yeah, homie. Yeah, mine. I got Oscar Valdez. CC mine. It's funny. Look at CC face when he picked Oscar Valdez. She gonna take her dildo and go upside that his head.
What you said?
Like in that video, he screenshotted. I got see the way CC look when he picked Oscar Valdez. He said, "I know a lot of people not gonna like this, man, but year 7-8, man. I gonna go with Oscar Valdez, man. He really gonna sneak up on." CC was looking at him like, "Okay, when I get off, I'm gonna take this pale dildo and go upside your head." Come on, CC, man.
Mexico's close to Texas, man.
Yeah, man. He said, "I heard 7-8 about to have a sandwich channel real soon." Yeah, shout out to that patience. Capitalize off of it, man. Come on, that nigga probably be. What Fab said some funny shit. He said, "I don't trust no nigga that changed their voice when singing when they switch their voice when they say we knuckin', we bucket, we ready to." He said, "You don't trust no dude voice who changed his voice into a woman voice when he's singing that part."
Yeah, you can't. I don't think you can.
Hey, Fab is a comedian, though, bro. Fab is a comedian. He said, "I don't trust nobody that changed their voice. We knocking, we bucking, we bang." Nigga, Fab was like, "Nah." Ray J said, "Even pony down on Fab, though." He said, "Floyd was there. Floyd and 50 was there." Like, bro, Ray J.
Yo, Ray J had on flip flops and no socks.
Look, man, Ray J. Yogi Bell, boo boo.
Hey, boo boo. Give me a picnic basket.
Nigga said, "Yeah, I punk Fab." Yeah, I'm like, no, even if you did, nigga, I wouldn't believe you, bro. Yeah, I ran up on him with the 2.5 Raycon semi-automatic pistol I got coming out. You connect your Bluetooth to the trigger.
Super soaker.
Like, Randy, little brother, Moesha, little brother.
Nobody
sorry, bro.
Serious, bro.
Oh man, like that way you have to show me, bro. And I probably think it's like is this a setup? He said y'all could really do a parody 7-inch Trill. You both have both impersonations are perfect. Yeah, homie, man. I'm definitely gonna call my great granny's lawyer and get it took down anyway. If you look at my paperwork, that's why I ain't go to the paperwork party in the pen. I did the Nexter Gibbs. I snitched on like 5 niggas from Nebraska. One was from Iowa and another one was from Buffalo, New York and shit, mine 7-8. Yeah, they knocked like 5 years off my 5-year sentence, mine. So yeah, mine. So I thought I was going down, mine, but tell homie, ain't no wrong with that. Put his government name, his shit probably pop up too.
Yo, but CJ, you ain't giving him credit now that he's co-signing Bud. Now that he's contending with Bob Arum in 2022.
Look, it's just because every brother ain't a brother. All right, I just say that every brother ain't a brother.
He had a revelation, bro. He had a revelation. He had a revelation.
He gonna do a CC taking that dildo and going upside his head. Only
now they're trying to co-sign him because if they co-sign Bob on this one, it's a bad look for them on the black card shit. You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes are herb though.
They black cards probably been revoked.
They black cards.
Not in their eyes. They think they're they think that they're the gatekeepers.
One from Milwaukee and one from Tyler, Texas. Man, think about that for a minute.
One
of them niggas not even from Dallas. Like, what's Tyler, Texas? Ethnic breakdown.
Armenian,
probably.
Snitch. The 5 largest ethnic groups in Tyler are white, non-Hispanics at 50.2%, Black American, non-Hispanic 23.8%, white 18%. Well, come on, man. No wonder why he picked Oscar Valdez. He come from a city that's 50% Hispanic.
I thought you was about to say something else. I thought you was about to say, no wonder why he keep wearing the same polo shirt and
oh man,
he ain't got nowhere to shop.
No more.
You said what?
I said I can't call Valdez a duck no more. It looked like
wait till that nigga. No, you can still call him a duck because that nigga might not get in that ring. I gotta get that soundbite from TB. You got to drag him into the ring.
Yeah,
kicking and screaming.
Valdez might be in that bitch crying and shit like some Michael Speak shit.
I want to do this, man.
Canelo tag in.
I heard he
Check
was
him
getting
tag.
bad in his last fight. I
What you
boycotted
said?
his
I ain't hear
last
you.
fight. I forgot to go back and look at
Oh, I ain't watched that shit, man. I still ain't gonna watch it. Even if you muted this curses there, I don't care. Ray J said he was gonna send them goons to bust them cheeks open. Oh my.
Jesus.
CJ
on,
had the
Ernest.
ultimate class clown because you got every voice locked down. I know, fellow class clown. Oh man, yeah, you know, it took some time, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just do it, bro. I had this one fat girl used to roast the niggas. They used to give me to roast Big Trina. Oh man, I used to get Big Trina. I used to have bacon grease sweater from that bitch, man. He said, "Hey man, I know this billionaire I met at the halfway house. Yeah, right. Yeah, you ain't lying, nigga. That nigga, you mind? I seen Tony the Closer, man, and yeah, I met this one nigga named Big Willie, man. And he was from right outside of Tyler, man. I just say Tyler.
What is that?
And he showed me, man, that he was in on one of those white collar crimes, man. He laundered like 2.5 million, and you know he just gonna do like 24 months, and he gonna have 2.5. And he said, man, if I protect him, man, I can get $5 whole and a $25 gift certificate to his trap house, man. I said, you know what, man, that's a good deal, man. Real good deal, 7A. So when we come down there, we'll get Beverly Rose, we'll get CC some Percocets, man. They're gonna be like Sada Baby, Perk Franklin, man.
As
How
long
many people some 7A be like, yeah, you know, Black Fight fan is you know, up in Milwaukee. It's $50 a pill. We can go ahead and split the bill, man.
Well,
You know, I left my wife for CC, mine, according to Freeway Ricky Ross. Rick Ross said that.
As long as you bring me down
Say
here
your wife.
and get me a barbecue sandwich, because you know I can't go nowhere without thinking about sandwiches.
Like, that bitch, I said, why? I mean, nigga, where she come from? I was like, yeah. I'm like, I was surprised, man, when I looked on that shit.
I didn't know
man.
who that, bro. I didn't know who that was.
You know why, man? CC bust the whole vacuum seal open, my baby. CC had Black Fight fan. He was like, yeah, this one I need, man. I'm tired of these professional cheeks, man. He said, my wife wanted real professional women. I respect this nigga,
yeah, he
bro.
probably did. Like, remember in Harlem Nights, the cop was like, "Hey, honey, put your mother on the phone." He was like, "I'm getting a divorce."
What that nigga, what my man say, J. Cole? He said, I'll call home and say, I'm never coming home again. That shit was hilarious. He said, I came fast like 911 in white neighborhoods. Ain't got no shame about it. When that J. Cole was in his bag, bro, as far as production.
That record, yeah, that record.
You know, that they sampled Project Pack and that shit too. I don't know what song. Mm-hmm. They say Anthony Durrell is in play for Canelo, Joe Smith Jr. too. That nigga fight Anthony Durrell.
Who?
Let's move on to Canelo. Unless y'all got some value.
Please.
Ain't talking about this nigga. I told you PBC was offering him Anthony Durrell as a tune-up to stay with PBC. Canelo, he fight Anthony Durrell. That shit gonna be funny, nigga. I ain't even got nothing to say.
I don't even think I could watch that.
I'm like, what do you need a tune-up for? Even his last several fights was a tune-up. What else he did? Like he fought like
Caleb Plant was it a tune-up?
Now like that nigga done fought anytime you find white boys to fight, it's a tune-up. I don't care what y'all say.
Caleb Smith wasn't a tune-up?
Danny Jacobs was a tune-up.
Uterman wasn't a tune-up? God damn, man.
It's the toughest, man. He said,
if Canelo takes another tune-up on PBC, how much you think they'll hit him off with?
He said, you know,
whatever he want.
He said, Floyd, I give you $750,000. He said, I give you $750,000. He said, I give you $750,000, Floyd, if you read a Harry Potter book.
He said, if you read a Harry Potter book, he said, listen, and we up in the end. He was like, I'll donate $750,000 to your favorite charity. Fuck the bucket of ice and toss the.
That shit was fun. He said, "Who was the late night guy? We got messed up with StreamYard on the channel. Pay all this money for StreamYard. Them niggas be having too many glitches for me."
He said,
I forget the dude from the late night show. He said he'd throw in like.
He said Jimmy Kimmel. He said he'd throw in an extra $50,000. He said we know you can't read the big words for it, so we go take the pressure off you. If you read the Cat in the Hat.
Damn, forget this ice up out of here.
He said, "Fuck the bucket of ice."
Niggas hilarious.
Didn't Canelo blame his trainer for picking the cherries?
He said the ones he picked. He said it's the one. He said Canelo next opponent reportedly can now be one that a lot of boxing peers are not going to like, according to
SpaghettiOs.
Sound like the Anthony Durrell to me, nigga.
It definitely do.
Every time I seen Joe Smith Jr. fight yesterday, I just think about Canelo. Every time I seen him throw a punch at Steve Gillard, whatever his name is, I thought about Canelo.
Canelo picked that fool apart.
You ain't lying, bro. I think if I do a couple sit-ups, I could pick him apart.
Yo, y'all notice that? Hey, what up, y'all? Hey, CJ, you notice Joe Smith Jr. ain't never said nothing about fighting Lawrence Okoli.
Well, he a cruiserweight.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Damn. I can't.
He ain't said nothing about fighting Anthony Yard.
Oh, he was supposed to fight Yard next.
Yeah, Yard's supposed to be his mentor.
Yeah, I want to say, let's see how that go down.
Sacrifice him to the Russian, bro.
Before the fight started, he mentioned Beterbiev. He did.
What was the cat name from Street Fighter who had the hair on the chest? The white boy that used to do with the Z. Yeah, and let Zangief fight him in Beterbiev.
Yeah.
Look.
White on white crime. He said Beterbiev been ducking him.
No,
he said he been ducking him.
He had mentioned Beterbiev. He said I'm gonna fight him. I'm paraphrasing. He said he was gonna treat this like it was a Beterbiev fight.
No, he said that he was ducking him on boxing scene.
He said
he sent multiple contracts and Beterbiev didn't want him. What he said? Yeah.
Pick that fool apart.
The niggas in the chat.
He won't. When he fight Bivol?
He already lost to Bivol.
Oh, that's my bad.
Here,
my
man.
bad. Yeah. Okay.
Man, my thing is, man, Bob Arum said he didn't want to make Beterbiev and Bivol because Bivol was boring. Like, man, get out of here.
Yeah. Okay.
Whoa, man, make Beterbiev versus this guy.
Arum be stopping more fights than anything.
That would be the second fight that Beterbiev retires somebody in the midst of their prime.
And then Bob Arum, be stepping and people be stopping shit, bro. Like, if you listen to him, I remember he stopped Juan Lopez versus Jurgis Gamboa.
You know what?
If that nigga be stopping boxing of all colors and shades from fighting.
CJ, you know what? If Bob Arum don't get Beterbiev this unification bout, you know he is racist because ain't no way that a person who represent the black community like Beterbiev shouldn't be out here unifying. Yeah, I said he's representing the black community.
They don't take that shit and they don't let you forget about that one.
Hey Kobe.
I ain't gonna lie, I do like Beterbiev.
I ain't never met you, but yo, man, I want you to be safe because you know them clowns out there gonna be like,
they gonna screen record that shit.
Yeah, they do.
Then you gonna wake up one morning, you gonna be viral.
Yo,
you gonna be viral, nigga. Now, this the man that's telling us to marry black women, black white fan, and he calling Beterbiev honorary nigga.
He also, listen here, black. Remember, a couple months ago, he did say that Caleb Plant was a disappointment to the black community. Now, what is that supposed to mean, huh? What does that mean? All of a sudden now, you call the other brother, but they gonna ignore this man that came out here and said the only thing that was white about Caleb Plant was
they gonna put you right in the category with that nigga. Y'all be in the same category. Y'all gonna be on the same bunk.
I don't give a goddamn.
He said it could be Jake Paul next for WC. Forbes, he making more money than these other niggas. He sure is. I was happy when I seen that about Jake Paul. Y'all look if I do a lot tomorrow, it's gonna be on Jake Paul, get more money than the rest of them niggas. These niggas arguing over $10, $20, $10, $9 million a piece, and Jake Paul out here getting 40 a fight.
So they giving Canelo 40 to fight Jake.
He getting 40 for 3 fights. My bad.
Yeah, 40 for 3 fights.
He's the top. He earned more. He earned more money. Go to Forbes list. He earned more money in 2021 than Canelo Alvarez.
Wow.
Come on.
I think
Canelo earned $34 million for beating up on vanilla milkshakes. And a Turkish milkshake.
He's getting 30-40 for Billy Joe and all them.
Man, the guarantee is different than what they report, though.
11 months.
Well, it's different.
The guarantees is different, though. The guarantee is different from the actual payout.
Yeah.
Jake Paul.
I think But on the back end, you know, he getting about $10 million from the Mexican TV rights deals. That money right there. And then when he got out of the deal with DAZN, when he went back to whatever they got going with Eddie Hearn, you know, even though he ain't signed to him, that was $40 million guaranteed up front. DAZN was doing it like DAZN does that with him. So, and then when he worked with Al Heyman, he beat them over the head up front for the same 40. And if he end up working with him again, it's gonna be 50 up front.
Yep, and like, you know, his next opponent might be a tune-up. I mean, if he fight Darrell next, so be it. Y'all niggas gonna watch?
Oh man, I ain't watching that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch. You see, ain't gonna watch.
Yeah, I'm happy Darrell gonna get his severance package.
Yep.
You know, if he fight Charlo, it's gonna be the same. Look, Joe Smith Jr. just got a good chance as Charlo.
Yo, but here's the thing, though. This is what I want to know. Yo, but this is what I want to know, though. Okay, if he fight Darrell, right? First of all, that's a bullshit fight. He gonna get probably $60 million total, right? With his back end stuff and what he hit Al over the head for up front. Does Darrell get $10 million like Caleb Plant does?
Hell no. Hell no. He's a tune-up.
I figured that.
Go ahead. 5.
5 overall?
Yeah. Hell yeah, it's a tune-up. He ain't gonna get 40 for a tune-up.
That's his retirement right there.
That's about to a real party. I think about that for $5 million. For like $5 million, he could build his own pipe and Flint to get clean water for his estate. What's his thing?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, because you know
they gave undisputed. That's why.
You know they gave GM. You know the water was so bad in Flint. I'm using allegedly.
Yeah.
That GM was talking about moving out of Flint, moving their factories. They had a truck plant up there. I think it is. In the water treatment part of the plant was tearing up the metal on the water was so bad it was tearing up the metal. So they made sure they had clean water before all that shit broke. Yep. A lot of people don't know that. He said, damn, I just seen Conor McGregor is the highest paid athlete at $180 million last year. He didn't even have how many one fight. He got that whiskey.
It's the whiskey.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
It's the whiskey. Yeah, he probably got.
Did he just get jumped or something?
Did he just
get jumped or something at the bar? Something happened at the bar with him.
I don't know. I know his ankle snapped in half, so I don't know.
How... At the bar?
No, I'm talking about when he was.
No, that nigga got jumped at the bar or some shit like that, like this past week. Something they was looking for the culprits or something. I ain't really reading into it. Going back home. Looks like y'all black rappers like going back to the crib. You can't just go back to the hood.
What is he from Northern Ireland or is he from Ireland? Which one?
Man, I don't know. I know you got
difference. If you in North,
he lived in the projects.
Yeah, well, put it like this: if he lived in Belfast and he from Northern Ireland, he get what he looking for.
From Crumlin. He from Crumlin.
Let me see what.
I'm from Crumlin. Always be from Crumlin.
He from the hood though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a suburb of Dublin.
Yeah, Dublin. So, okay. Yeah, Dublin is
CJ. Can we
Ireland
dub
proper.
CJ? Can we dub Conor McGregor?
It's Northern. Yeah, he from Northern. He up in the Northern. Yeah.
Is Conor McGregor invited to the cookout, CJ?
No. Him and Floyd after that press conference they had, he dropped the N-bomb. Nigga, no, at all.
Oh, when he told Floyd, dance for me, boy.
Yeah, that nigga like
Floyd can't. If I got one, he better not ever show. Him and none of his folks don't. They can't show. Nah.
No, McGregor be gonna cook out before Floyd. Shit, nigga say Floyd say black people didn't help me get to where I was at. When he said that shit, bro.
He said, "Listen, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go in here and buy all the Gucci I can."
I don't support him, bro, at all. But when he said that we can help him get to where he at, bro, I said, you know what, bro?
That's no different than Michael Jordan.
Yo, Floyd.
No, it's different though. Michael Jordan ain't never planned. He never cried about niggas not supporting him and shit like that, bro. We knew what Michael Jordan was.
Floyd literally
Bob Johnson was no different.
Floyd literally
That's different though. No, this nigga say
Bob Johnson created something that was. Bob Johnson created 106 in Park. That was great for the black.
But not even just that, bro. This nigga go cry about Bob Arum not believing that black fighters can sell, and then he turned around and fight Latino fighters. Nigga, like, come on.
Yeah.
That nigga ain't giving, then he go around, allegedly his homeboy, and pipe his homeboy girlfriend, wife down, all the women on the floor, and then he go to the Clipper game the same day he, commit, and chop her up. He's a cornball, bro.
Whoa.
And we watched Jordan for free. We paid to see Floyd.
Exactly. We paid to see Floyd.
Yeah, we paid to see him. We supported that nigga. That's different though. I know what my money was.
We bought bike sneakers, but them shits is fire though.
Yeah, and then we paid for Floyd fights and all types of shit, and then you turn around and say, "Oh, the F y'all" or whatever like that. Man, get out of here, then.
And then he says F y'all every chance that he gets.
Yeah, and then he said, I dig strong black women. Get out of here, man.
Stop it. Bad Medina is not black. Bad Medina is Mexican.
Yeah, I tend to look at all of them in the same, although they. You
can't put them niggas in the same.
If we had to, if there was a coon meter.
No, if you can't put corporate businessmen in with Floyd.
Yeah, Floyd is a.
Floyd's out here begging for niggas support. Floyd was out here begging for people support and shit. Then he stood next to Brother Pilot and all that shit, man. What up, Mark? Now,
CJ, you ever seen?
I ain't gonna make this about Floyd.
Yeah, Floyd. You ever seen that movie Bamboozled?
Mm-hmm.
Who,
by Spike Lee? Y'all ever seen
another nigga
Bamboozled?
I can't stand. Yeah, but go ahead.
Y'all ever seen Bamboozled? Remember Mantan? Well, that's Floyd.
I've seen it.
That's Floyd. Mantan. That's who he is.
You said Mantan.
That's Floyd.
Killing me. But hey, Kobe, I just want you to be safe, homie, because they be like, he said that better be him as a black man.
You ain't lying. They don't hang on to that one.
Yep.
But y'all,
I said it. He's a brother.
He will beat Joe Smith down. Beat him.
They're gonna take it. They took a screenshot of your voice.
They definitely did. They go record me. And I said Caleb Plant is a disappointment to the black. He disappointed the black community. He did.
Hey, Kobe, do you remember the skit on one of the Dipset on Cameron's first album? And the dude was on there talking about, he called him up talking about yo, this Cameron, you need to leave me boom boom alone. And then he's like, boom boom. You remember that? Yo, Kobe, I ain't never met you. Yo, bro, you seem like a good dude. These cats, it's ugly out here. I ain't saying that you can't protect yourself, but you know these cats try to come at motherfuckers and they come at you in 5s and 10s instead of 1s and 2s or some shit.
Yo, Mark Nash, but that nigga Miles shot a fair one with a cat today on the way home.
Yeah, I seen that on Instagram.
No, we was on our way back. That nigga fought a cat.
He did?
Oh,
did he win?
Hell yeah, that nigga had that nigga in his mouth, and that cat got out of his mouth. Then the cat hit that nigga with the Floyd spear jab.
Piece, right?
You hit him with the spear jab, and that nigga ran up on the 300C. I started to let Basin go, but I'm like, hey, you know what, bro? I don't need a vet bill. I don't need a vet. That nigga's an OG cat. That nigga had that nigga in his mouth. Like, I said, man, Miles, come on, man.
You should have let him snap his neck.
I should have. I was distracting the nigga and shit. I took a squirrel out of his mouth one time.
Oh, yeah.
He about to murder him in front of all the old people at the old people home, so I had to do it. He wasn't gonna be allowed back on the premises. And he like, this nigga don't never let me have no fun.
Like, come on, man.
He said he broke through my nose. He didn't do it on purpose. I think he did. He got to apologize to Gutowski. He said, "I'm sorry." I'm sorry.
So the fight gonna happen between Shakur and Oscar Valdez then, or they gonna throw a curveball at the last minute.
I mean, they don't let that nigga power up like a Mario mushroom. I thought Pittsburgh would be going blown out by now. So when I got off, I could play to Mario 64. But they hanging Jermaine.
He about to get all the tea he want.
He said the only reason Floyd became a star, his mix up with hip hop and connecting with black people through that, the whole idea that it's because a Mexican came to see him lose such a myth. It was, man. But yeah, Canelo, would y'all rather see Canelo fight Charlo,
I'd rather see him retire.
Darrell, or Joe Smith Jr.?
I'd rather see him retire.
Retirement is an option. Which one you picking? I think Joe Smith just got good. I think Joe Smith got just as good a chance as Charlo. He just ain't got the popularity.
Nah, I think Canelo pick him up. That's gonna be
The one thing about Joe Smith, he can punch though.
He can.
Yeah. That's now I can say that about him, and he gonna come forward.
But he gonna be weight drained, like super weight drained.
There you go.
He gonna be 150 in there
No,
trying to fight Canelo.
if he weight drained Joe Smith Jr., man, we got a larger
He
problem
gonna
than
be
that.
CJ. He gonna tell him he can't come in no more than 155.
And my thing with that is if Bob this going to show you something too. These promoters know that this whole weight draining thing going on, and the fact that the folks who do it need to be called out, not individually, but also overall, it has to stop. And my whole point is Bob Arum and Ty DeBuff. I'm like, if y'all really about y'all, support your fighters, you don't let this go down.
They support the dollar, and then you think about it, and then it's like if you talk to like people through boxing, it's like taboo. It's like they ignorant to it. Oh no, Canelo's legit, man. Canelo don't do nothing wrong. Canelo fight. If you talk to them, if you talk to the dudes in boxing, like we talking to Bernie think he is still a legit fighter. He not.
He ain't.
Everything is everything.
I really think Bernie just showing respect. I don't know why. I just think
that nigga he put a rehydration clause on Rocky Fielding. That just shows that he knows no bound. He knows no bounds to the stoop. He's like a little mice who can like bend his vertebrae under like the smallest cracks.
Yeah, you're right.
It's because this era is so whack too. That I mean, like he's shining because this era is whack as shit with boxing.
But yeah, that too. But this one, man, people in boxing act like people in boxing acting like he beat these niggas like they coming. It's like it's like I remember at a barber that said, my East Side niggas take the raw alcohol after I cut that hair, and they take the burn, and they West Side niggas, they like to just like little dab on their head at the time. Yeah, like niggas like, man, like, go ahead, Grind.
They be taking them rehydration clauses because they don't be wanting to turn down the fight. They be thinking that's their only chance to get the fight.
He probably don't even be throwing in. Hey, look. He probably don't even be throwing in extras. He probably like take it or leave it. He's like, "Can I get the 100,000 extra, sir?" Take it or leave it.
Yeah, because I remember when he had trouble negotiating with Plant, he was about to make Bivol do a catch weight. He was about to do it too.
Bivol said he come all the way down. Shit, Bivol said
he come back.
I've been over just
for 4 years. He'll come down to 68.
He just been over. Just take it. Just get it over with. Just have my check.
Please. This is boxing.
Whoever got the stuff on the background, you gotta cut that off. Whatever in the background. But yeah, like I said before, if Errol Spence or Canelo or so and so was doing this shit, maybe. But like I said before, man, the boxing world act like with Canelo. I'm pretty sure it was the same with Chavez.
Mm-hmm.
People discussed it with a couple of fights like that with Bridget Taylor, and people just like kept it moving. Because you got to understand, the black fighter historically has dominated boxing. Then it's Then it's like the Mexican fighter. The
Mexican, but the Mexican, not to cut you off, but I've heard you talk about old school, the difference between an old school Mexican boxing fan and the newer one. And what I'm seeing on on these pages, the comments, these got to be newer Mexican boxing fans, and they're obnoxious. These cats. I'm like, when you got cats talking about, well, the market is now for the market is Mexican boxing fans, and I'm like, y'all motherfuckers is tripping. It's not.
But that's the narrative that boxing has pushed. That's the they had pushed, and this with social media. It's even more known. That's what they tell them. Boxing runs on the Latino dollar. That's what they tell you, bro. Floyd in a lawsuit made some comments from back in the day, but he built his rep off Latino fighters. That's what he'd tell you. Now that's what boxing run. That's what PBC believe on. Only major boxing promoter in Detroit. I mean, in boxing that don't believe that the Latino dollar is number one is Eddie Hearn.
Right. He don't.
Everybody else, because he knew everybody else, they tell you that, at the end of the day, then if that's the case, bro, eliminate the black fighter and see how much money you make. You know what I'm saying?
And they'll never know how good they are either.
Nope. And they tell us that all the time. Shut up, we don't matter. This, that, and the third.
But see, this is what I be saying too about Al Heyman and all of these black capitalists. Y'all gotta see these motherfuckers. They all about the money. And if you got these guys who signed the PBC and are stupid enough to believe him to say, well, nobody's gonna pay for 2 black fighters to fight, and I'm the only option, and they buy that, man, no, it's got to be dumb as hell, and because it's not true. It's not true, you know. I'll say this too, CJ. I don't know that you mentioned Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs, before he found out he had cancer, was even better before he had cancer. You know, before he found out he had cancer. I don't know that he would be. I think that Danny Jacobs would have gave Canelo a better fight.
Young Danny before he got slept.
Huh?
Before he got slept, that Danny.
Yeah, before. I'm talking about the Danny that did, was fighting before he got cancer.
Yeah, before he got knocked out by what's the European guy's name again? CJ.
Talking about
Pirog? No, Pirog.
No, Pirog. Okay. Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah. All right. Okay, I give you that. Yeah, but I liked him when he first came out. You know. Then you find out he got cancer. You know. But man, this whole thing about the Mexican dollar, I'm like, look, man, y'all keep believing that shit. Yeah, y'all keep believing.
I mean, what?
I found my trash can. Here we go.
Have y'all heard?
Everybody think PBC so pro black though. They
I'm black, y'all.
Favored Leo Santa Cruz.
He brought Leo Santa Cruz out his contract. He brought Leo Santa Cruz contract back when Oscar tried when they split the fighters and Oscar won a couple contracts.
Leo Santa Cruz versus Gary Russell is about 10 years overdue and well over marinated. It's so over marinated.
Oh, Gary Russell fight week. Gary Russell fight week.
Yep.
Y'all don't know.
Sure is. Yeah,
it's like a blue moon. It happened once a year.
Fight Leo Santa Cruz and Ray Vargas.
I don't want to fight him. Respect my privacy.
Gary Russell better send me a goddamn check because I got all 5 of the people that's about to watch his fight in one live stream right now.
He got knocked out. Pirog, Pirog ended up having back injuries, but salute Martin Nash. He said, half-back Glory Pitto. He said, but his grandmother just died. Who? Rest in peace to the grandmother. But he said talking over each other. Sometimes we're gonna do that. I ain't a professional. This ain't ESPN, Fox Sports. This nigga sports.
We ain't in the studio.
Yeah.
We do it.
I ain't sports soccer recipes. Yeah.
I was looking to see.
We don't practice this shit, man. This ain't like the flying beat, my nigga from Mighty Duck. I was watching Little Giants this morning. That shit came on. I ain't gonna lie.
I was looking to see what his purse was gonna be. Him and Mark. I was looking to see what his purse is and what Max Sale's purse is. Man, but Gary Russell still just getting $1 million. Because with CJ, you were saying that the top guys at PBC they may be guaranteed $1 million, $1.5 million, and then with 3 or 4. I hope that's the case with him.
He got the whole when he fought old boy Joseph Diaz. He got the whole gate at the MGM Harbor, whatever it's called. He got the whole gate.
Yeah, National Harbor.
Yeah. He got the whole gate. So he walked away. He walked away with some money. And if he fight once a year and he ain't complaining about no money, he said his father got amputated. So rest in peace. I don't say rest in peace, but he said he pretty much trained this. Yeah, best wishes. He said he trained himself. So yeah, so he ain't really caring about no money. He ain't really crying about no money. It just can't be no real nigga in boxing, bro. Can't be no real nigga, man.
Not a politic.
You gotta play the role. When he came on and said that shit about Floyd and what he said, bro, that's the best interview Mr. Kenny Mush had ever. He said, man, F all that. He said, when the shots get to flying, security hit the ground. He said, Floyd, you shouldn't be talking about one of your peers like that. He said, man, F all that, Floyd. Him and Floyd should fight. Why not?
You think he'll get another fight this year?
Man, shit.
Hell no.
I bet the under on that one. I bet the under on that one.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. Quiet as kept, and I've heard this from boxing people in this area. his father has a solid relationship, very good relationship, even in some say with Al. So that's why he still at least gets that fight. But we know that. But like I said, the interview. When you listening to other interviews with who in the know, one of the reasons he don't get more fights probably is one because he lost to Lomachenko, and then the other part he want more money, and so Al basically say, well, we'll give you this one fight, and you get this, and that's it. We ain't giving you no more money. We ain't giving you more money.
He already got to tread lightly because Mauricio Suleiman want that belt back, and he damn sure gonna try his best to get it. Yeah, he want that belt back.
Yep. Strip it of your garment, boy. Run your shoes.
If Gary Russell talked the way that Deontay Wilder talked about like catching the body and all that, he would have been stripped.
I nigga say the physical machination of our emasculation and the inner pool of our sophistication makes us warriors in the ring. Now, my great grandfather was a Cameroon warrior,
A Cameroon. Excuse me for my venereal infractions, if you may say. When we talk about the crux, of my pituitary.
Hey, yo, that was the funniest shit. My man was like, the incision inflicted on my fallopian tube, colon, if you will.
Yo, David. Yo, David Waynes.
He got cooked.
Yo, David Waynes will forever be my. Yo,
bruh. Mr. High B too, bro. Canelo fight Anthony Durrell next. I'm just laughing at you niggas, man.
Situation of the resonation of the proclamation.
Yeah, the resonate. I remember this nigga said I had a resonator on one of my old cars I had back in the day. My dad ain't no resonator on damn shit. The nigga trying to resonate his ass to a lie. My dad got all the fucking books stacked up at the crib. Take a few flips. What's going on, Watch the Media? I was trying to watch the media.
YSM, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, fellas? Hey, yo, the thing is with the Latino dollar and while promoters be fishing to get it, it's the easiest dollar that you can accrue in boxing, right?
Break it down.
So if you look at black and white dollars, right? Mexicans, they watch soccer and they watch boxing, but black and white dollars, the first choices is going to be football and NBA. Then it's going to be baseball. And then for white folks, it's going to be hockey. Then it's going to be boxing. As a matter of fact, UFC's replaced hockey. So UFC, then hockey, then boxing. Latin folks, this is really all they have because this is all they play as far as Mexicans go. Dominicans and Puerto Ricans, they play baseball.
Hold on real quick. You know what's so funny? I was watching Travis Scott a couple of years ago. That nigga said, but he was downtown LA and the kids was playing soccer. He said the Mexicans was playing soccer. He said they do all this, they play all this soccer, but they still ain't got no fucking footwork in boxing. I fell off my chair when he said that.
That is crazy. Wow. Crazy.
Yo, Travis Scott, you come on anytime. He the funniest nigga on YouTube. That nigga eating a sandwich, recording them niggas like, man, they do all this soccer, but they got no footwork. But I don't think they don't really train for rhythm. You know what I'm saying? When they do, when they train, they don't even do strength. They just do conditioning. They don't even lift weights. I didn't know that. They just do sit-ups and push-ups and run. That's it. They don't. You know what I'm saying?
No disrespect. Look at their bodies, though. Have you ever seen a Mexican before?
Hell no. Except for Canelo.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Well, Canelo.
No, he was at one of them fights, bro. When he fought. That nigga fought Triple G the first time. That nigga was looking like, I come to pump you up. Come on, man.
To pump
juice.
You up.
Yeah, man. Allegedly. We did get caught, but allegedly.
Oh, yeah.
First Triple.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I always say allegedly to say stay. But like I said, he fight. I think Coach Smith and Charlo got the same chances to beat that nigga. Y'all call me crazy.
Man, but Charlo going to show how he going to have to show the Charlo at 160 don't have the same kind of don't have the heart that the Charlo.
I won't say that. I won't say that, bro. I won't say that. I can't say that. I can say
bring it to Charlo, and
I would say he don't have the same willingness, attitude to get in the ring with everybody. I see what he's saying. That's what I would say. I would say he's not willing to take all comers, but that 54 power Charlo Jermall, man, he really, he really
got
about
that dog in him. Hey, CJ, that's smoke and mirrors though. All the fights are on his side, CJ. It's easy. Yo, you ain't never noticed that it's easy to make Road the undisputed when all the fights is on your side?
Yeah, it definitely is. But he's still. No. Josh Taylor. Well, Josh Taylor, man, he fought dudes from different networks. He fought the tournament. Who? Then he signed the top rank. Josh Taylor. He fought. Yeah, he fought a lot of. But he fought. Yeah,
but the only reason why he got Jose Ramirez is because he jumped
signed.
that side. Yeah,
he
wouldn't have got that fight otherwise.
But he did. He had to sign. He went to go fight his ass. Yeah, he did. I ain't gonna lie to him. And Bob Aaron probably promised him stuff. I ain't mad. But yeah, I see what you said. But it'd be a lot of niggas on the same side of the street who don't fight. And I gotta give it to Charlo. He didn't really bitch complain about Lubin. He fought him and did what he had to do. And the only money fight left is probably a rematch with Lubin, Tony Harrison, and Tim Tszyu. He did. At the end of the day, a lot of niggas on PBC be on the same. They be in the same back seat of the van going to see the .6 flags, and they never fight each other. When they fight each other, he fought these guys, so I credit him. He really did.
I give him credit, bro.
To fight Tim Tszyu?
You don't think
why does he gotta go off to Australia?
They said they had $10 million for his ass. Shit, $10 million.
That's what I'm
strap me in.
That's what I'm pointing.
Strap me in. Tony Harrison tried to go. They won't give Tony Harrison $10 million, but they just deported Novak Djokovic for not taking the jab.
If you go there, you better clip a dude like Bud.
Man. But the thing about it too is you can't depend on just clipping a dude, man. They be telling niggas, man, like just stay on your feet, bro. You can't depend on clipping niggas, man. Sometimes you really, sometimes, bro, you really gonna have to, just don't have to take certain fights, bro. It is what it is. But if they give me $10 million, man, I'm clipping their ass. I'm gonna try, But at the same time with Canelo, bro, everybody make a handshake agreement about him, and I ain't mad. But I think Joe Smith Jr. got about as good as chance as the rest of these dudes. That's just my opinion. Yeah, they do. Everybody, man. Okay, I put it to you this way, bro. What chance you get Jermall Charlo to win? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest.
6.
Based on what?
To be honest, Charlo, he got some shit that'll give Canelo problems. Like Charlo has a good jab. Charlo, while he doesn't have great footwork, Charlo's not slow. And he's a bit of a sharpshooter. Like I've seen Charlo land like really, really crisp counters. And he's a dog. And I've never seen Charlo wilt under pressure. Like when you bring it to him, he always responds. So with the height, I think he can give Canelo a fight. It's one dude that I think beats Canelo. And probably like in a year's time, man. Al got this monster that lives under the steps at 68.
Berlanga?
Man. David Morrell Jr.
He's a PBC fighter. He's a PBC fighter. He's a PBC fighter.
He's an animal.
Let me tell you this. Even if Charlo win, he lose. We all know that, right? Unless he end up with a draw. True. Joe Smith can knock him out. I think Joe Smith got just as good a chance. I think you got to knock him out. And I think Joe Smith got knockout power, bro. And I think if he do catch Canelo, it'll be with some lucky shit. And I know they say there ain't no such thing as lucky boxing. But I think the real Joe Smith Jr. and Charlo got the same amount of chance, around the same estimate. Then I would say, then Benavidez got the second best chance from 60 to 68. And I would say it better be. I love that. Look, I love David Morrell, but you talking about something that's not gonna happen, bro. They ain't gonna fight no Cuban, bro. I've been on the Morrell bandwagon. I ain't fighting him. But he won't even fight Benavidez. Why would he fight somebody like Morrell? He ain't fight Morrell now. He never gonna fight him. He's just gonna get better and better, bro. So you look at it, bro.
By the time David Morrell's in contention,
the best option these cats had was this dude going up to cruiserweight fighting Ilangu Makabu.
Oh my god,
that's the best chance we're gonna see. If he go up to 190 pounds and come down, maybe he might have the little Roy Jones situation. Because when Roy moved all the way up and came back down, he looked like an old man.
Yo, I never seen Mexicans make excuses
he
for
might
Mexicans
catch weight
not to fight another Mexican. It's the weirdest shit I've ever seen. I've
Yeah,
never
I'm saying,
seen that, yo.
yeah, I mean, it is what it is, bro. You're right, but it's a new type of Mexican fan. It's a
What is it?
fanatic fan,
What did Benavidez do to deserve a fight? I'm like, what the fuck?
and I think it's.
They
Hey, look, I think it's winnable too. Very winnable.
It is.
yo, because Benavidez punches hard, and now the only thing is he gonna have to really work on the movement, and then two, he train don't he part-time train with Eddie Reynoso?
Who?
Benavidez.
No, he don't train over there.
He don't.
He used to be messing with he used to be in the sparring Triple G, bro. That interview that Abel Sanchez did. He said he beat the dog. He basically said on code he beat the dog walking crap out of Triple G when he was younger. He did. I'm finding an interview posting. He said that he said basically he the truth. That's pretty much what he said.
Look,
he said that nigga the truth.
If he fights
Benavidez need to move up.
Hell no.
Yeah.
He ain't
No.
He another one.
He might as well go. He might as well go get on the Oprah diet plan and stay there because that killer up there. Maybe wait till that killer nigga move up.
He gonna be like cut.
He killing himself to make
I
that
seen
one.
dude in person.
Hey, look,
He look like a Russian hitman, yo.
Look, either. Oh, they said old boy had got out last year too.
Who?
The one, no, yeah, he got out last year.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, he got out last year, so he should be making his comeback back. Making his comeback.
Who? Is
The
lit.
white, remember he beat the kid from what was the kid name from with the sister that fought? I forget the dude name. He was very highly tolerant. He beat him on Showtime. White Mike Tyson. I see the kid face in my head. What was the dude? I'm gonna pull it. I mean, hold on. I don't even know this dude's name. Hold on. He's hold on, man. This kid's name is I don't know.
He caught Rico charges too.
Yeah, he got out.
Who we talking about? Who is this?
The dude that beat up what's this dude's name?
No, I'm curious.
You know who it is, bro. The nigga got the Rico charge. Oh, he fought Jesus Christ, bro. The little short white guy, look like a New York taxi cab driver.
And he fight at 168?
160. He fought at 160. He was in jail.
I can't think of who you talking about.
I'm at a loss.
Oh, little Middle Eastern cat. Man, what's his? Okay. I found his name. Hold on. I can't pronounce this shit. We all
spell it.
Hold on, I'm about to put it on the screen right now. Hold on.
Yeah, please.
No, this kid, y'all. When y'all see him, y'all be like, oh, y'all. That's what y'all gonna say. Here y'all go, right here. This cat. Remember he beat the brother on Showtime.
Oh, this dude.
Yeah, he beat the brother on Showtime. He got out like last year. Yeah, he beat the brother. What's the brother name?
He's from Georgia.
Yeah. He beat Antoine Douglas was his name. Remember Antoine Douglas?
Beat the break. Yeah, he beat him. He beat him.
He beat the shit out of his ass. Yeah, he got hit with the RICO charge and shit. So he
was about to get a title shot.
Yup, at 160. So 2017, last time he fought. Yup.
He about to get a title shot.
He was. So he went to jail for RICO. He got released early from boxing. He got released early right here. Middleweight champ in prison for racketeering, scamming, casino gets early release. So he got released around September last year.
That motherfucker 5'6". He fight at 160. Yeah, he looked like he compact. He looked like he brings destruction.
Yeah,
he was the enforcer for the Russian mob.
Yep.
Yeah.
Imagine going to the media members. Say something to me. It'd be the last shit you say, boy.
Look,
man, what you gonna do? You five? That nigga listed at 5'4", bro.
You be careful with words.
Look, let me show you something. When the Russian mob went into South Boston, when they went into Boston, and then they was taking over parts of South Boston, they was leaving the heads of Italians and Irish mafia dudes in the street, like, we coming for you. That made both of them get together and go to the FBI and say, look, we need y'all help against them.
It was like that.
I'm ready to talk, like right now. Like,
yo, look,
that Russian guy 1 kilo.
I will tell anything, but please keep them away.
Yo, YSM, you in Philly, right?
Yeah.
Yo, The Russian mob up there, they had something going where they was getting straight up helicopter parts from one of them factories outside Philadelphia, suburban Philly too. They had a whole lot going. Whenever the Russians go into someplace, and it's gonna be, it's gonna be some heads in public, bro. They ain't,
they got a little part of the city. It's all the way up. It's by the suburbs. It's all the way up. It's called the Greater Northeast. They got a little section of the neighborhood that's their shit, right? But as far as coming into the hood and stuff, they don't do that.
No. Oh, I know.
They never will.
I'm just saying. No, they ain't gonna do that. But I'm just saying when they went into Boston and then they going into South Boston,
I'll let you know right now, they run everything in New York.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
The nightclub scene, everything is all in.
Yep, niggas need to get. I mean, it is what it is. At one point, it was the Italians. Back with Bumpy and them shit, niggas was in power. Well, Bumpy was in there. It was the Italians that owned everything, and the Italians is the reason why they had the RICO charge. They didn't create that for black people.
No, they didn't.
Crack cocaine just happened to be the test run. The niggas
that was just.
That's why it just happened just to be crack cocaine. You know what I'm saying? RICO, because all the Rockefeller laws and the RICO were all that shit like that. The hustlers was too smart. They was too good. You know, most of the guys they caught for selling dope on a major level, like Rayful Evans, they never caught him with the dope in the hand. It's conspiracy. That's why it's always conspiracy. Yeah, it's always conspiracy. Like RICO charge. Without the RICO charge, man, most of these dudes would just be getting either they retire or they get shot dead in the streets and be big. Like Rayful Evans had it. Because when Rayful, like I told you, when Rayful was on his way out, Alpo was on his way down there to do business with a lot of them niggas, man. And he said they did touch bases, you know, and but yeah, Rayful Evans let him lock his mama up.
The dudes in DC sided with Wayne Perry though, and Alpo was down. He was in DC, you know. From what
of course they did, but Wayne Perry said he knew when he didn't get no bail, he knew that he had snitched. He said he knew. He said something was wrong. He knew he had snitched. I mean, like I said before, bro. I mean, people expect. I remember was rappers rapping about how his daddy went to jail and his daddy homeboys to help him out. You looking for honor in an unhonorable game, bro.
Thank you. Hello.
Like ain't nothing. If you looking for something to go, if you looking for honor, you looking for hospitality in the dope game or in the streets.
But that's
no hospitality.
But look,
bro.
CJ, I say this all the time. The streets and that code,
Undefeated.
it's a fucking myth. There is no such thing.
I wouldn't say the streets is a myth. It's definitely not a myth.
No. I'm talking about the code of the street.
There is no code.
There is no code. That's a myth. Because guess what? The Italian mob bosses, they all tell at some point.
They do, and they throw people. They throw they connect under the bit.
They throw everybody under the bus. It's only
they do. I mean, that's why they created the RICO charges. They couldn't catch them.
Yeah.
Conspiracy is saying, "Oh, I seen them with it." They get some niggas to lie, or somebody seen you with it, and that's what the RICO is.
I seen him with him, and
and you gonna sit down for a minute. If they can't get you on that, they get you on tax evasion. But tax evasion wasn't enough. What's my man's Al Capone? They got him on tax evasion. That's the only thing they got him on.
Yep.
And then if you in the streets you selling weight, if you in the streets you selling weight, you gotta drop bodies. That's a fact. Everything they're talking about on the wire is true.
You have to,
when you become the new king, you have to drop bodies, bro. Because if you start if you got like AZ, what's from Ace, if you believe what Ace believe in, bro, everybody eat hospitality. They still gonna eat your. They still gonna eat your face, bro.
Listen,
you really got to go ahead.
Listen to Benny. If you listen to Benny the Butcher, Conway, and Westside, when they got them skits about Sly Green, let me tell you, Sly brought some dudes from LA. They was gang members to Buffalo. They tried to take over a strip that runs north and south on the east side of Buffalo. It was niggas in Buffalo who died, but the dudes who died the most was the LA dudes. And Sly ended up going to jail because they had enough. There was witnesses. They had enough evidence, and there was a witness. He shot this dude named Lionel Cottrell. Sly's brother was a judge. Was never going to be able to help him.
But you know too, the Wire talk about all that shit. Like when they was niggas from New York City was coming down to Baltimore, And remember, she was going around asking, Stu was going around asking niggas if they know the morning show, whatever. Any niggas who didn't know the morning show, they was clapping them. But that's what happened, you know. If you got your shit together, you don't really see New York niggas ever moving to Philadelphia or moving to Jersey. Jersey right there. You never see that shit. If you got your shit together, can't nobody moving to your city. You know, if you ain't got your shit together, niggas in Detroit used to always go down to Cincinnati. You know, because Cincinnati, they got their shit together. Niggas from Chicago go to Milwaukee. Milwaukee gonna have to get their stuff together. You got your stuff together, bro. They can't beat you, bro. You might be beefing with that nigga across the street, but these New York niggas, these Chicago dudes, these, you know,
I think
you got
all
your
of
shit.
them was informants, bro.
You said what?
Huh?
I think all the kingpins is informants.
Most of them was.
Depending on who, because a lot of dudes who died. It's a lot of dudes who died in there.
Nah, but what I mean, like I think like a lot of them started off as informants.
There you
if
go.
you don't get what you get,
but the dope got to come in. Well, the dope got to come in. Well, the dope got to come in some way. The government allowed a lot of allegedly the government allowed a lot of the dope to come in somehow, don't it? How do a nigga from Detroit get pounds in there?
Well,
Come on.
Remember this: the Office of Special Services, which became the Central Intelligence Agency, they've been in the drug game since the late 20s, and that has not stopped. In Atlanta in the 80s, the Miami boys and the Georgia boys was beefing on the west side of Atlanta over dope turf. That went in from the mid 80s into the 90s.
Yo, you look at it, they gotta come in some way. You got some people think about it. If a nigga like I was watching the shit on what was the shit about the two dudes in Miami that was selling dope? I forget the name, the Cocaine Cowboys, the Netflix that it was flying a little jet in and out. You think the government didn't see a jet coming in and out of Miami? Like, come on.
Oh, I got one better for you. I got a little something. It's a little bit different. There's a book.
You broke up.
You chopped up, bro.
Whenever you're ready.
Hey, yo, what I never understood is the gang stuff. Like,
the gangs was created to protect the community from the white people.
Yeah, but I never understood.
It manifested into something different though. Anything that's black involved, and I'm not gonna say the religion people. You know, it always deteriorate. The gangs came from. I was hearing Whack 100 talk about it to Charles and White. He said it came because they community need protection from the white
police,
gang.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
I understand how its inception. I just never understood how, all right, so you got Crips in like Arkansas and shit like that, and I never understood.
But a lot of it's jail, you know, fair time when you go to different federal penitentiaries, and then also like the dudes, the guys from Southern California, a lot of them moved into Utah and moved into Colorado too, and they're different too.
Yeah,
they migrate. Yeah, they migrate and shit. A lot of them might come from west to east and stuff like that, so they do migrate, and then they show what's going on and type of stuff. Because like in Detroit, they used to bang numbers. They told me we got Bloods and Crips. Like when I was going, we had Bloods and Crips. I don't know what the red zone is. They bang numbers. They bang streets. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how that actually tends to happen because people tend to migrate to other. It's like when West Coast hip hop introduced themselves to the East Coast hip hop, it wasn't they didn't accept it, but after a while they started adopting the slang, adopting the clothes and stuff. So people just started to move around. That's pretty much what it is. And like I said, a lot of the times, man, the gangs have gone away from what they represented was to protect the community. And then you got Crips beefing with Crips. You got Bloods in LA beefing. So
Hoovers don't like rolling 60s.
So yeah, so it's like
Yeah. Listen, in the late 60s and early 70s, and this is documented. What I'm about to say is in that you had gangs in LA who were funded. I mean, they dope came in through the FBI.
So COINTELPRO.
Hold on, let me get there. On the condition that they do what? That they go after the BPP.
Yeah,
and that's been a fact, and those folks have never gone out of business.
Ever.
Never.
How you think? How you think dudes end up with automatic weapons?
They
Just put them in the cars and shit.
You don't find an army gun.
Yeah, you do have some guys come from Vietnam and all that, and from the war, and they would bring home certain things. But dog, why did they ban the AK? Think about that for a minute. Why did they ban the AK?
You can still
Don't know black people didn't have the resources to buy AK back then. You used to go in your car and open your car, you'd be AK there.
All our niggers, they doing.
Bro, you just come in messing it all up. We be clean today, man. You get one cuss word only. You using your first word.
Yeah, that was my first one.
You going on Patreon? You going on like Patreon only or some shit, bro? You can hear Chris on Patreon only.
I don't even have a Patreon. Like I'm not that.
No, I can revive mine. He said, Maserati Rick spared Errol Spence welterweight champion. Look, bro, y'all, man, I ain't even talking about Errol Spence. Y'all love when I talk about Errol Spence. It is what it is. Good luck with Ugas. A lot of people think the eye gonna be an issue. I don't think it's gonna be an issue. There you go.
Yo, why my man's Joe Smith beat up on my Haitian brother like that?
If old boy had the time to train for 10, 12 rounders, he had the style to beat him. I knew he lost. Like when he got to the third or second round, he couldn't step to his left no more because he was too tired. When he started standing in front of somebody like Joe Smith has zero ability, bro. Zero.
I agree with you 100%. He could have beat him.
He could have.
If he would have trained 6 weeks for him, he could have beat him. He was landing the jab at will when he decided to throw it.
Especially let me tell you something. I love Joe Smith. He from close to me in Suffolk. I'm from Nassau, but I remember succinctly clearly when Joe Smith used to come to Freeport, PAL, there was an amateur guy there named Shaq. That was his nickname, and that amateur used to give Joe all types of problems. Mind you, that amateur that used to spar Joe used to spar Marcus Brown, used to spar Patrick Day, used to spar a lot of dudes. So he was an elite level amateur, a guy who won I think the Open New York Golden Gloves. If you look him up, if you know his name, you'll be able to find him. And all those years ago, I realized Joe was good, but he was basic. And I'm surprised that he was able to make it all the way he made it. I'm happy he did because at the end of the day, he's a fellow Long Islander. Like I am, blue collar, hardworking guy, doesn't talk, no truck, classy guy, man. But at world level,
yeah.
But sometimes
you gotta give it to him, bro, because the dudes that he's been fighting.
But the biggest thing about world level is duration, bro. The biggest difference I see from guys that fight on local level is stamina. That's the biggest difference.
Joe has very good stamina, bro. And
that's why he made that far.
And for how basic he is, he doesn't do anything too crazy. He has incredible power. You got that has to be stated before how basic he is, bro. He sticks to what he knows and he applies that. Hey, it didn't work against Bivol. It works against.
That's different. He just need a ballroom class, just a little bit of rhythm in the jab, and he might can slip here and there, but yeah, once you got that stamina, bro, that's a big.
But look how long his arms are, bro. Like this guy actually was a elite level amateur, bro. Like look, I don't think it mattered. I don't think that shit matter. If he got a jab and a little bit of footwork, man, he'll be a problem. He can take a shot too.
The reason why I said look.
My bad.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna read this after you go.
The reason why I said look at his arms is because bro, he should be out jabbing people from the outside. He got monkey arms for a light heavyweight, bro. and bro, like real talk, bro. Like I've seen him in person. I watched him spar. I've seen him. I laid eyes on dude. This dude should be keeping people at the end of that long left jab and hitting people with right hands. Like I'm seeing him throw uppercuts on the inside when he could have made his life a lot easier when he could have just thrown combinations from the outside. You step around the guy because he has the earmuffs on, and he's not countering. He's just allowing himself to get teed off. Like he's not throwing any combinations to open up the guard or anything. He's only throwing one uppercut. He's only throwing one uppercut. He's not touching to the body. He's not giving off any type of angles. And it is what it is. I love Joe Smith, man. I'm happy that he's getting his money, but I don't know,
He get
man.
that, he get that Canelo bag. You gonna see that nigga in a ray for your ass next time you see him. He said, "How would Charlo KO Canelo if Charlo only had 2 KOs in middleweight, 1 KO in the last fight? Then it's Hogan." What the thing about it is, people say you don't have the power, but maybe show something different. Who knows?
He's not KOing Canelo. I got Canelo beating Charlo. I'm keeping it 100% with you. If you can't stop,
what you want to bet? What you want to bet? What you want to bet, bro?
Bro, I don't bet.
What you want to bet, bro?
I don't
Give me some
bet,
of the Haitian
bro.
money. Give me some of the Haitian money, man. Give me some. You don't believe. You don't believe. You don't believe what you're saying, bro. If you ain't want to bet no money, bro.
But like, what makes you think Charlo is beating him? Talk to me.
Because he's the Asiatic black man, the original man.
The original. The original man.
I just want to pick a fight, bro. I know you already know I'm rolling with
Jacobs took the best fight.
Canelo.
Nah, Canelo stops him in my opinion.
He might. Charlo might go out there and prove y'all. If Charlo win, man, he gonna be going to the.
Why do you think Canelo stops Charlo though? Like, what do you see? Like, what do you see in Charlo?
Yo, let me
stops him to the body, Williamson.
Yeah, or to the head, bro, because that guy takes a lot of shots, bro. That guy's not as slippery up top as he once was, bro. Like, at the end of the day, at 154, when he could make that weight, he wasn't getting his touch as much as he got touched at 60, bro. Like, bro, I'm telling you, that dude does get touched. And the only reason why he gets touched because he's the type of guy that I see in Charlo, it takes one to give one. And when he gives one, and then when he has you hurt, then he starts unloading. But that guy's a 1-2 puncher, bro. That guy doesn't throw any other combinations like that, bro. He doesn't hook off the jab. He doesn't set up things to the body. Like, if you've been watching Charlo from 160, he throws that 1-2, bro. And it's a damn good one, too. But, like, at the end of the...
He got other shit with it. You forgot about the uppercut that he hit J-Rock?
Okay, how many years ago was that? How many years ago was that?
It don't gotta be recent or not.
I feel you, but
wait. He showed the ability to. Do you know how hard of a shot that is to land?
I know, but do you not see what Canelo's landing on dudes, bro? Taller, his same height, and dude, like, let's really keep.
Are you ready for this conversation, bro?
I'm ready for the conversation. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it buck with you. I don't see Charlo beating him because Charlo hasn't been fighting the caliber of dudes that Canelo has been fighting. I think Caleb Plant would dance all over Jermall Charlo. I've always stated that. I always thought that could happen, bro.
All right, let me ask you.
And the black community.
What style do you feel? What style do you feel like is least effective against Mexican fighters?
Least effective against Mexican fighters. What do you mean by that? It's give me an example.
I don't know. Niggas like Rocky Field, nigga.
Is it not
right in front of them? Less effective. It's slick. It's slick. It's a natural black fighter. It's a natural slick fighter.
Yeah, we know that. But is Jermall Charlo slick? Are we talking Jermall Charlo being slick?
Least effective. UK fighters are least effective against Mexican
fighters.
It don't matter. They could be world level, and they could be a Mexican dude that be in a parking lot of Home Depot. That Mexican
because they stand in front of because they stand in front of them. If you stand in front, who making the sandwich? Shout out to them. But if you stand in front of them, you're gonna give them Flame on 24 salute. If you stand in front of them, bro, you gonna give them everything you want to. But if you just use basic footwork and step over, they can't hit a moving target, bro, or you get problems. Most Mexican fighters when they victorious legitimately versus fighters like that, they beat them with attrition, with stamina, volume. That's it.
Is Jermall Charlo a slick fighter, guys? No. Let's keep it a buck. No, that guy's a bruiser. That guy throws hard shots.
But he's athletic too, though. He's athletic too, though.
He's very athletic. He's not slick, but he's not a bruiser either. I wouldn't classify him as a bruiser.
He's like a tweener, bro.
Yeah, I would say that.
And I think that somebody with some athleticism that got some power, if you step on, if you can push, if you hitting Canelo, you jabbing and you pushing him back to that back foot, and you consistently do that, and you start and you know.
Look how big Callum Smith was. I understand Callum Smith is.
But
if you don't let up off of it, you can hit it. You can beat him. You
gotta dictate the pace with Canelo. Right. If you let Canelo bully you and step to you when you beat Canelo, when people don't know about Floyd set the tone and pushed him back. He has to
fight an elite dudes that would get him ready for a Canelo. I'm telling you this: if Charlo was fighting the people like Andrade, if Gennady Golovkin wasn't ducking Andrade and Charlo, I would say it like I would have a better gauge. But like at the end of the day, the one win you have was against Devenchenko, who was pushing you back. Mind you, Devenchenko face looked like he got hit with a mallet,
he's pushing Triple G back too.
Mm-hmm.
I know, but look how
he comfortably beat Devenchenko, bro. Come on,
he did.
He did, but at the end of the day, a guy that big, look how big Jermall Charlo is at 160. That guy, Sergey Devenchenko, should not be able to push you back to the ropes and have you there for any type of standards.
Sergey Devenchenko does that to everybody.
He did too. That's why Canelo dropped the belt. You forgot?
Oh, man.
Canelo said, no belt.
I'm telling you.
Styles make fights. Styles make fights, man. And when you fight Canelo,
Danny Jacobs?
He ain't stopped Danny. He ain't stopped Danny Jacobs, but
notice the pattern of the dudes that he's stopping. Name the guys he's stopping.
Who?
It's
Canelo.
I said, yeah.
He's stopping white fighters. The Caleb Plants, the Robert Fielding, the Callum Smiths. He's fighting the Utermans, the Turkish guy. But the thing about Canelo is you got to push him backwards, bro. You got to go to him. You got to set the tone.
You can't stand in front of a Mexican. That's where UK fighters mess up at. They want to stand there. Like, you can't stand there with no Mexican and knock your head off. Mm-hmm. You got to give them angles.
The only person I think the only person I think that could stand in front of Canelo and give Canelo a real problem due to the punching power, and that's why Canelo didn't fight him, David Lemieux. Lemieux's not skillful at all, but his punch power is retarded, bro. There's a reason why Canelo didn't fight him, bro.
Them niggas supposed to fight like a few times, bro. And they just never
times, bro. I remember that. And one of the reasons why it was David Lemieux said, "Yo, I will not fight you any weight under 160 pounds. Nothing more, nothing less." And Canelo didn't want that smoke.
That's why he ain't gonna fight. That's why he ain't gonna fight Better BF. He fight Better BF. They got a handshake agreement on how the fight should be coordinated, bro. I tell you that right now. That's why.
I think so, because if it's like a fair one, Canelo gets hurt by Better BF. If it's a fair one, in a hypothetical real world, Better BF hits way too hard for Canelo, bro. Let's not even play that game. But like I'm just saying, off of recent,
Canelo could beat him.
No, he couldn't. No, he could not. If it's a fair fight, no, he cannot beat him. It's zero chance of him beating him, bro. Yeah, I'm never a dude that say never. There's zero chance of him beating him. Did you see? And then the niggas active. Did you see the power jab that he was jumping in on Marcus Brown with, bro? Bro, that bit. Bro. Look. Okay, I say this. In the first two, I'm gonna say this about that fight. The most telling thing about that fight is when in the first 2 rounds he cut the ring on the nigga cut the ring off on him without throwing a punch, bro. If you really look at that fight, bro, he literally cut the ring and closed the distance without throwing a punch.
But the thing is, Canelo has better head movement than Marcus Brown.
That won't even matter. He's the type of dude that's gonna hit you everywhere, bro. He's the type of dude that's gonna hit you everywhere, bro. And the thing about it, he gonna work up. He gonna work up and down, bro. If they fought the fair one, I'll be very comfortable with betting any of my money, bro.
Yeah, like I said, when Canelo wanted to move up to fight Ilunga Makabu, I said, yo, if it's a fair one at 200 pounds, Makabu might end Canelo's career. That dude is not someone you fuck around.
It's never not a fair one with him.
That fight's gonna be at 190 though, not 200.
Yeah, 190 because they're gonna move. WBC.
Yeah, that pissed me off when I heard that, bro. Because I said, come on, Canelo. You could be fighting David Benavidez. You could be fighting Dimitri Bivol. You could be fighting dudes, but you say you do what you want, but you want to fight a dude at 190 when that weight class hasn't been.
You know who Better BF remind me of to make an analogy for Watson Media? Cade Cunningham. Don't do shit sexy. He's just effective.
Oh man, here you go with this cage.
You know, you
shit.
see my
game,
man. Bro, he been look. He been balling, bro. He's second in points, second in steals, first in 3-point. He been balling. Just tend to play for the Pistons, bro. He just tend to be in that Detroit Bermuda Triangle, bro. Shout out to the Wings for being half decent. You see, the University of Michigan basketball. I only watch college basketball. How pathetic they look. So
why your man from North Philly, Erie and Allegheny, Wallow turn on the Yardbirds?
Why he always? I don't know. I think he always been a Bucks fan. It's weird.
Yeah. All right, but like back to what I was saying. Off of recent form, I think Canelo can beat Jermall Charlo. At 154, there was a point in time I would have chose the Charlo brothers to walk it out on Canelo. I even thought Gabe Rosado on 154 at one point in time should have fought Canelo before he fought Gennady Golovkin.
Come on, man, that bullshit.
These Cowboy pictures is hella funny, bro. I can't wait to Stephen A. Smith. I don't even like First Take. I can't wait to Stephen A. Smith. Oh, I can't wait to
why are you calling it bullshit? Why are you calling bullshit? Gabe Rosado at 54 wasn't that. Rosado at 54 wasn't bad. Rosado at 54 was not bad, bro.
He wasn't good. He wasn't good. He was okay.
Bro, he was in the top 5 of all sanctioning bodies at 154 at one point.
Oh, so was a lot of fighters. So was Gennady Golovkin. So was a lot of these dudes high ranked. That don't mean nothing. It's 1,000.
Okay. Let me tell you this. Prior to him becoming a journeyman, if it wasn't for a cut, he possibly could have beat
Prior. I like that. Prior. He did beat Peter Quillen. He did beat Peter Quillen. That's a fact.
I thought he beat Peter Quillen.
Yeah, then they stopped
if it wasn't for a cut, that guy would have been WBO middleweight champion of the world.
Can I ask you a question? If it was a fifth, we all be
drunk. No, he messed up. He should have fought K9 Bundry, but he chose the payday in Triple G. He should have fought K9.
That's a fact.
I ain't mad at all. Charlo ended up getting his bill off. Charlo ended up getting his bill off of K9. Jermall.
He went on a streak after he lost to Boots' older brother. And the Boots' older brother used to be Canelo's sparring partner. So that's the funny thing about that.
What he got cooking up next?
I think the IBF gonna order Castile Clayton.
I wish they order him and that white boy.
Boots?
Yeah, I wish he would have fought the white boy. White boy popped up in the other section belt rankings not too
white boy?
Not too long ago. The one that beat
Cody Crowley.
Yeah, that'd be a better fight for him, bro.
Yeah, he ranked 14th though.
I want to see him fight Stay.
Because Cody Crowley gonna go try to push him back. He got a lot of heart, but he gonna get stopped though. But shit, we need some comeuppance from what we seen last night. We need a brother to beat a white boy.
Then he always fights Boots. Boots is gonna beat the dog shit out of him. Then you always comes to straight line.
Sionis is on the Crawford. Going to be on the Crawford Cole feature. I mean, their Spence Cole feature versus Batuev.
Butayev or Stanionis will get beat up by Boots badly.
But the thing about Batuev, but whatever the damn that Batuev, he can punch, bro. He can punch.
Jerron has better defense. He can punch.
All I'm saying, there's some intrigue there. He can punch. So it won't be he won't have no chance. At least he ain't going in reverse Paulo Malignaggi.
He will get back to Uboff, bro. He will get Uboff.
Those are the type of fighters he needs to fight, though. He needs to fight those
guys that can punch and they're pressuring. Like Cody Crowley, he probably get stopped. You know, guys is he gonna go rounds. You know, he might be a guy that y'all niggas don't know that he go rounds in. But after Kelsey Clayton last performance, bro, he do need to dust him off. That nigga went the distance with a nigga like, hold on, I ain't even gonna tell no exaggeration.
The dude Cameron Kerr, he's like 18 and 19. Yeah?
Sure. He was ducking Custody Clayton. Custody Clayton can get in line too. He's gonna get sparked. Good fighter though. He like 34 years old, so he need this payday. Yeah, the dude that he fought last was I don't even see the nigga record.
Cameron Kerr.
18 and 20. Yeah, but look, bro. He fought everybody though.
Cameron Crow's actually a pretty decent journeyman, bro.
Yeah, he is. He fought he is.
Yeah, he's pretty decent. So
yeah. So, but his record, Jamal James, he fought Ingus Kavalauskas. He went to this was him. Maurice Lee. Shout out to him. TMT. Money team. Eric Bone. Who really
Why
beat
Virgil Ortiz not fight David Avenesian, bro? That's a winnable fight, bro.
He fight Michael McKisson for the title eliminator for Bud.
Who?
I'm about to get off.
Okay.
Here go link. I'm about to get off in a minute. But hurry up and say what you got to say.
But why on earth are we gonna fight a guy that it's not even a tricky southpaw like that? No punching. You know he's gonna dance because he doesn't have the punch power to, keep you honest. When you could have fought the same guy in a different guy in David Avenesian and got you a title shot the same way.
What you talking about? He's fighting for a title shot. He fighting to be the Bud mandatory. And Oscar De La Hoya said he's gonna be undisputed on Twitter the other day.
That sounds
Put it like
phenomenal.
this.
Yeah, right.
David Avenesian, there's some danger in that fight. After the fight with Kavaliauskas, you saw he's very vulnerable. So they want to fight a guy.
I have to ask you this though. From the Lamont Peterson fight with David Avenesian, has his style really changed much? No. So I see Virgil Ortiz, a big dude who punches hard, young, and like literally should be fighting at 154, but can make 147. Sure. Angus Kavaliauskas dropped Terrence Crawford, bro. That guy makes a lot of people look bad. But Virgil Ortiz came through that fight. So what is Angus Kavaliauskas beat the shit out?
They don't want to risk it though, bro.
Yo, Angus Kavaliauskas beat the shit out of David Avenesian, bro.
It's a preference, bro. It's a preference. They going after Bud instead of going after Spence. It's a preference. What's the problem? What's the problem?
I want Terrence to whack. I would like to see Terrence dispatch home. I mean, whether he knock him out or not, long as he beat him, then kill him.
Virgil Ortiz?
Yeah, I think.
And do it in Dallas. Get a Dallas and then have somebody do an Earl Spence dummy head, like a Michael Mary cut somebody head off.
Let me tell you this. Bud would ruin Virgil Ortiz.
Do it.
Never know. Ortiz got a perfect knockout ratio. Y'all be sleeping on Ortiz. Crack a little bit.
Do it like how Nas wanted to do. Like how Nas wanted to do Jay-Z at Summer Jam.
Yeah, Memphis Bleak said they wanted to kill him at the ether. That's how you know he won.
The nigga Nas was trying to hang a dummy with Jay-Z face. Was trying to lynch it. And Summer Jam banned him for a year.
Them dudes from Philadelphia State Property said them niggas. He was really scared of Nas. He said they were saying. He said
that nigga was like.
He said they was going around. They say it was going around. Jay-Z was going around. Said act like your cousin got shot. Your cousin died. He said they said he was really shook and Nas. They niggas really shook, bro.
Nah, he was just his ego, bro. He's
no ego. That nigga was scared. That nigga was ego. That nigga was scared, man.
Speaking of ether, I bet you Errol Spence. That's a song if you play that around Spence, he gonna want to fight.
They said he can't go to the barbershop no more. Yeah, they said the barber said come to the barbershop. He said, why you want house calls? It is what it is.
I'm just tired of hearing about Terrence.
I don't blame you, bro. I'm ready to move. I'm moving on from that, bro.
Listen, bro. I don't know, CJ. I don't know if you can. I don't know if we can move on from that, CJ, because we was out here cooking these niggas last.
I'm moving on, bro. I'm moving on.
You gotta play that. You gotta play that. AB drop. He got cooked.
I'm moving on. If he lose, he lose. I'm moving on from dude.
But Avenesian though, he can give Virgil Ortiz some problems because Avenesian can punch. And if
Virgil's the reason why I see it for styles, Metro, Virgil has a power jab. Virgil has the dimensions to keep that guy off. If you watch his losses, the dudes either stepped to him or kept him at distance and beat him down. Like the Kavaliauskas fight. When you watch Kavaliauskas fight Avenesian, he kept him on the outside and started picking him apart. That's something I can see with Virgil Ortiz, him picking him apart, just keeping him on the outside. Like,
man, Virgil Ortiz will baptize David Avenesian. Y'all making shit complex. At the end of the day, that's an easier fight than.
Then
Man, look here,
who's
man.
just moving
It is what
around.
it beat both of them. It don't matter, bro. It don't matter. They could tag team back again, shaking, breaking. Let's begin party on. Come on, let me get out of here, man. Peace. Y'all been talking about
Peace.